So when we're on our period, we're all familiar with this guy and these guys. But what's their impact on the environment?
And our wallets. These will set you back about $6.50 a packet.
And that's if it's on sale.
Australian women, on average, use about 20 tampons per cycle, which is about 9,500 tampons per menstrual life cycle. That's a lot of tampons.
As for pads, Australian women use about 500 million of them per year, and it takes 500 to 800 years for them to biodegrade.
That's a bloody long time.
Now, pads and tampons are mostly made out of cotton.
And they need to be grown somewhere.
However, cotton growing uses a lot of pesticides, which end up in our waterways.
And we don't like that. So, what are our alternatives? This is a menstrual cup.
Shove it up, well, you know where. It's made out of silicone.
And it'll cost you between $50 and $70, which you can earn back in about 3 cycles of your period.
It will last around 5 years.
We hit the streets to find out what people really think about the menstrual cup.
I've heard about them, but I'm not really interested. Yeah.
I haven't used them personally, but I would be like to try one.
I have, but never really ventured into that side because, you know, pads are a lot more comfortable than the conventional.
I personally haven't tried any sort of alternatives. I've definitely seen them. I've seen ads for them. I think that they're a really good option.
We'll see. I don't know. I watched a BuzzFeed video on it. I don't know.
But when you've been used to using certain products for, 10, 15 years, it's sort of hard when like newer things come in and you have to sort of adapt to it.
But yeah, I would like to try it as well because that would be cheaper, a lot cheaper because, you know, it is very expensive to buy every month. So, what are your thoughts about that?
I have no idea. I have.
Instead of wearing pads, like literally just...
It's a good thing, yeah, I think so.
No uterus, no opinion.
Yeah, no uterus, no opinion.
Fun fact, it's that time of the month for the both of us. We're sinking.
True story.
Now, Lauren is wearing a menstrual cup right now. Can you feel it?
Not really. It's not like a tampon at all, which is what I thought when I bought it.
And how do you put it in?
Well, there are 2 ways to fold it. The U-shape, shove it in, and the punch-down fold method, shove it in.
So how do you clean it?
Well, it's pretty easy. Take it out, tip out the contents, clean it with some mild soap and water,
Because you don't want to mess the pH levels down there.
and put it back up for the next time. At the end of your cycle, boil it for 3 minutes, and you're good to go. Next, we have Brenda from Juju, a menstrual cup company, to tell us more about the world of menstrual cups.
We've definitely seen that increase in sales and the demand for them in store, which is great. So we're seeing women going into stores and saying, do you stock this product? Can you get this product in for me? So that's a clear indicator that they are becoming more mainstream products. We've got the Model 1. There. Then this is the Model 3, which is for it's a longer bodied cup for a high cervix. And then we've got the Model 2, which is usually your over 30 model, or for women who have had a baby. And then we've got the Model 4, which is a much shorter bodied cup, and that's specifically designed for women with a low cervix or a shorter vaginal canal. So you can see from the sizes there's quite a variance. So, you know, our anatomies are all quite different, so our experiences with using products are all quite different as well.
Now, we do have someone to give us their opinion about the menstrual cup, but what about the period panties?
I know. What about our friend Amanda?
Oh yeah!
Hi guys!
Hey Amanda! So, we were just talking about period panties.
Oh yeah, I'm using it all the time.
So, what are they like?
So I actually brought one of mine, which is like these. So it's normal, basically just like normal undies, but with multiple layer, so it can for the better absorption.
How long has that lasted you?
So I think it nearly has been 3 years, around 3 years. But I have a few others as well, and I started to using it since when I was like 11 or 12.
How much does it cost?
I think it costs like $10. and it lasts for 3 years. And of course, I'm not using it for daytime, so only for sleeping. So I think it lasts longer.
That is better than
Yeah.
pads and tampons.
Yeah, right.
And more sustainable. What more could you want?
Now that we've shown you all the options for what to use when you're having a tough time down there,
And the white male gods have finally smiled upon us. And the tampon tanks will be repealed. What will you choose?